Although this course will teach you all of the skills you need to work with ASP.NET, it won't cover every single control and possible line of code. Microsoft provides a huge library of help and reference files for ASP.NET called Msdn. This provides comprehensive documentation for every part of the .NET framework. The .NET framework is a library of controls, functions, and utilities that is the foundation of ASP.NET. The .NET framework includes all of the controls you've worked with so far, and most of the C# code that you will be working with later on. The structure and contents of the .NET framework are explored in greater depth in the Expert Skills course in this series. To begin this lesson, open Visual Studio. Then click Help, View Help. A web browser window opens, displaying Microsoft's homepage for Visual Studio 2012. Next, we're going to search the MSDN help files for the drop-down list control. Click in the search box at the top of the page, type drop-down list, and click the magnifying glass icon. Now click on the first search result that appears. Everything you could ever want to know about the drop-down list control is displayed. A lot of the help file won't make much sense to you at the moment. You'll probably recognize the list of properties and their descriptions, and might be able to understand some of the example code. At the time when this video was made, there have been 6 versions of the .NET framework. This course teaches you how to use .NET 4.5, but Microsoft provides help files for all of the earlier versions. To make sure that you're looking at the correct help file, check the text at the top of the screen, just underneath the title. It should say .NET Framework 4.5. If it doesn't, simply click on the Other Versions drop-down and select .NET Framework 4.5. Close your web browser now and return to Visual Studio. As well as the reference documentation available from MSDN, Microsoft has an online forum available where you can discuss Visual Studio and ASP.NET. To access the forums, click Help, Msdn Forums. The web page then appears in a tab inside Visual Studio. If you click the Ask a Question button, you will be prompted to register an MSDN profile and will then be able to ask your question. Besides Microsoft's documentation and forums, the Internet is full of other development communities and tutorials. Sometimes the best way to find the answer to a specific problem is to use your favorite search engine. For example, if you search for ASP.NET drop-down list using a search engine, you will probably see the MSDN page that you looked at earlier, along with many other results from different places around the web. Close Visual Studio now, and you've now completed Lesson 117, Get Help.